Guys, Manga Man here to bring you one piece discussion about hockey. Now, with everything that's been going on recently in the manga, with King of Lightning also explaining this deflection type of hockey, and now it's being more expounded upon with the chapter they released today, 947. Um, it's starting to become more and more clear, and the system of hockey is now coming together for me. Um, Basically, we already know there's observation that allows you to predict, armament that allows you to strengthen your own body, and then kings, which allow you to impose your will. Now, my thing is this power system has just become really supernatural now with the current revelations of with this chapter, because basically how I'm reading this is there's there's not really anything new they're unlocking. It's just this is stuff a lot of people probably were already doing in the series, and now it's coming together because with everybody training differently, of course, everybody's going to have different techniques and find different ways to do stuff. And basically, what I'm saying is, hockey, being the power system that it is, has already been explained to us. Like, it's just now we're going in detail. It's like, of course, but what I'm trying to get at is like the armament hockey that was displayed today was definitely your King's hockey mixed with armament hockey. And the only reason I say that is because looking at the collar from last chapter again, I never noticed, but it did change color. And basically he's putting his wheel inside of the collar and destroying it from the inside out. But and like can't how does one put their wheel into other things? King's hockey, you impede your will on the others to make them pass out, and basically this is what folks have been this is what people have been doing, and it's like it may not be this, but this is how I'm understanding it. Basically, people are putting their wheel into something else. And it's kind of like is the way it's done. It explains a lot of other abilities I've seen in One Piece, kind of like Fishman Karate, how Jinbei can control the currents. This may be a type of this hockey manipulation type of thing, where he's putting his wheel into the water itself and is controlling it. And also like observation hockey, putting your wheel into your predictions to or putting out your wheel to or putting out your wheel to see the wheel of others and allow you to and when you see other people's wheels, it allow you to predict their next movements or predict the future, because you can read what their wheel is and what they're intending to do. So based off their will and their intentions, your mind comes up with a plausible route for them to go, and will predict the future. This is why when Katakuri looks into the future, it's different than like it's different than like anybody else. When they use observation hockey, they just can close their eyes or something and they can do it. And this explains why Luffy has gotten better at at this type of hockey. Also, he can even now he can do it now it's so easy to do it subconsciously. He can predict he can predict multiple people's movements, but he still can't he still doesn't know the de facto future. He doesn't know what they're gonna say. He didn't know that Kagoro was going to jump into the llama man and get a hit on him. But if he were to put his will into his subconscious, into his predictions, he may actually be able to predict the future. And this armament Haki itself, putting your armament's will into other objects and then allowing that will to be forced and to come to its fruition. This may actually be the reason why Shanks' Haki is so powerful and can destroy actual objects, as it was seen destroying Whitebeard's ship. Um, can you imagine if you use King Haki in order to put your Haki into other things? Why couldn't you put Armin Haki onto your King's Haki if you were that great with Haki? And this could be, and that's crazy because it could show why he can knock people out and also destroy objects. And this goes back also to Big Mom when she was crying. The power of her voice mixed in with her King's Haki, and so she was able to destroy physical things with her scream itself. It's shown when she destroyed those rockets, and she was also making people pass out that didn't have like eardrums. I mean, earplugs, and it's crazy, and it's getting to me because I'm like thinking more and more about it. The only thing about it is the Ryoku Ogen. We don't know if Rob Lucci is the only one that can do the Ryoku Ogen, and we don't even know if he has King's Haki. I would say he has King's Haki, but I don't think so. Um, this, but like Tekai is like could be like Tekai and all the six powers could be a form of Haki itself, just a lower form. The will to turn yourself into paper, the will to make yourself move quickly, to move your body instantaneously, or to force your will or not even your will. What about your murderous intent into other people? Right. Because the Ryoku Ogi, he was able to. It was a combination of all this, and you see what it was able to do to Luffy, who doesn't get injured by blunt hits, but this was able to do damage to him. It's like he blasted his will or his intent into Luffy. Like he probably don't even know like what the basis behind all these. That's like I'm just saying some shit now. But this is just how I was thinking about the whole thing. It's like Haki is just one big thing. Haki is just one big thing, and the way we categorize it is just a way to understand it. But basically, if there are three categories, why can't they be mixed? Is what I'm getting at. So, and it could like going back, and if you mix some of these things together in the right way, it could explain a lot of like occurrences and abilities in the One Piece world. And this actually may also give a hint to what type of ability Im Sama has. But that's crazy. It's just crazy thinking about all this stuff because it kind of just came to me while I was just sitting here like reading the chapter again. But that's all I got to really say. Peace out of y'all.